If Mariah Land never gave Smiley energy, because Smiley even said in her interview, she said, I started antagonizing them and really started following them around because I was trying to get at Mariah because she was talking about her son.
Call my phone. Back to back. Talked about your kid. I haven't seen that girl. Show me. Call my phone. Back to back private talk. Her and her sister talking about my son ugly as fuck. Hold on. Can somebody pull up the messages about she just said my son should die? Please, can somebody tell me those?
So if she never gave her energy and she probably would have had to come another way.
What's up, and welcome back to My Two Cent. I am Miss O, and she is
Charisma.
And today we are discussing Baddies East, episode 11. We're going to have to define what a bully is, y'all. Let's talk about it. Okay, so we're going to start this conversation off with Mariah. Because I feel like Mariah's fault. I feel like this whole Zeus beef storyline is because Mariah decided to confront or fight Smiley because she took that microphone from her sister.
I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm 23 years old. Big Mariah's energy. Ended up fighting Mariah Lynn's sister, which I didn't know that was her sister at all.
Because if you think about it, if Mariah would have left this beef between Smiley and Mariah's sister, she would never got her chain snatched, and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
I 100%. Somebody agree with me. About time. Because I was to say, everybody keep trying to say it's Smiley. It's Smiley. I said no. I said the beef was with her sister, and she part of the reunion. That was it. Smiley didn't come. It's like you can't poke
the bear.
Yeah, you can't poke the bear and be mad at the bear reacted. You just didn't know that she was willing to go this far. But like you said, you gave her a storyline. You gave her the opportunity and the chance. Probably so. If they never had all their own commotion going on after the show, Smiley probably would have never been on there.
Beat a bitch ass for pulling up on her little sister, and she not playing about it.
You try to fight my little sister, bitch. You got beat up by the big sister in 30 seconds. You got the little wig hair, bitch. Calm down.
Ooh, ain't hair look good.
You feel me?
We started already.
Because Smiley didn't do nothing that any other girl at the audition didn't do.
Well, she did. Well, I think she was still doing some other things, like she had Natalie's name, quote unquote, tatted on her. She was showing up at different things. She was doing a lot of extra stuff.
That's what I'm saying. After audition, she already had the commotions and stuck out with the Mariah Lynn and her sister and stuff like that. If Mariah Lynn never gave Smiley energy, because Smiley even said in her interview, she said, I started antagonizing them and really started following them around because I was trying to get at Mariah because she was talking about her son.
Call my phone. Back to back. Talked about your kid. I haven't seen that girl. Show me. Call my phone. Back to back private talk. Her and her sister talking about my son ugly as fuck. Hold on. Can somebody pull up the messages about she just said my son should die? Please, can somebody tell me those?
So if she never gave her energy and she probably would have to come another way.
Okay, so I guess we can agree that this storyline started because of Mariah.
Yep.
Now, that's it. It started because of Mariah.
Smiley just carried it on. Okay. Also, Mariah, this episode, you seen that this is why I said she was whack. I said, you whack. And what's her name? Suki and Sapphire. You can see them yelling at her like, get that chain, Mariah. And she go in the kitchen. And like, to me, I don't like the fact, I really feel like something, if it wasn't a miscarriage with Smiley, I do feel like something was wrong. You see her in the kitchen like bending over, I don't want to fight. Because when Mariah, go back to the beginning episode when she came, she kept telling them, I'm not fighting no more. Smiley stopped. Yeah, she said, I'm not fighting no more. She said, I gave her 3 rounds. I'm done. I'm not fighting no more. Guess what? Production and everybody else, stop. Okay, you can't fight no more. But now that it's Smiley, who y'all know she went to the hospital. Y'all knew that she was sick. Whether y'all know what the reason was the truth or not, but y'all knew something was wrong with Smiley.
Well, so you saying, well, like Mariah I would say, quote unquote,
His favorite.
deaded the beef temporarily. And then when people came that she felt could fight for her, with her, she revived the beef for them and for Zeus, which would be Suki and Sapphire. Revived that beef for her because, like you said,
I want to say
this
Tasiki
whole
too
time,
on the side too.
but this whole time, Mariah, you've been sitting next to her, you've been talking to her, y'all been going places together. You haven't said 2 words about your chain at all.
That's why I said she ain't care about it
It's
for
not
real.
until the beef got revived by other people.
And then you wait till homegirl, like she wasn't thinking about snatching her chain or nothing. You wait till Sapphire put her in a headlock and then try to drop her to the floor, and then you jumped her. Like, but you know what? Mariah don't care about jumping. I just thought about it because when the situation happened with Tasiki and them,
Mariah. That's why I'm gonna slap the shit out of Mariah. Bitch, stay out of it. You don't even know that bitch trying to hit me.
and then stuff like that, she don't care. So it's funny how she said, "Oh, since y'all jumped her, you get jumped." Well, everyone has their turn. I'm pretty sure her turn is gonna come. Someone might jump on her, probably at the reunion, because no one's on her side now.
And we kind of see through several episodes that Mariah's kind of fake. She flip-flopping over the fence. One minute she's a bully. The next minute she's that person's friend.
Fraudulent activity on Mariah Lynn. Okay, just no.
Right. So, and Mariah, you get a thumbs down thus far, but we gonna see how it all plays out. But
and you ain't get that chain back by yourself. So the fact that you let Natalie put that little thing like, I got my chain back. No, you didn't. You ain't even get the chain off. Sapphire got it off.
Get the chain and swing on me. Let the shit go. Get the chain. Let the shit go. My hand. I got my pendant. And it's real. Said you wasn't fake. This one real.
Somebody had to assist you. That's lame. Just lame.
Right. All right. And then she be in confessions talking like she big dog. Like she done did this, that, and the other. Like she 10 feet tall.
Media trained. That's
355 pounds. Like she bulldozing people. And it's like, girl, I just saw the last thing you.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No,
that's what I'm saying. Everybody weaponizing that, especially her. You try to bully my sister. You try to bully me and my sister because we was little. Look what you do. That's what I'm saying. She don't got no victim mentality. Look at her. She antagonizing. She pushed back. She back. You're not no victim. Y'all both, like I said, you created it. You just didn't think it would go this far.
I'm just saying. I just feel like the energy that she's exuding off of this jump or this takedown or whatever y'all want to call it. It's like she's acting like she did it by herself.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't do this by yourself. You ain't do nothing.
Like it was her, or the majority of it was her. And it was like, girl, like 10% of that was you. 90% of that was Sapphire. It don't add up. You were pretty much bullied into fighting for your chain. Otherwise, Smiley would still have that damn chain to this day.
Give her a chain. Give her a chain. Come get this chain, bitch. Come get the chain. Let me see. There you go.
That's what I think.
I agree.
Because of my sister, and behind my sister, I will step. I'ma show you big Mariah Lynn, not the little one, ho.
Zeus has only been when painting his narrative, only telling Mariah Lynn's story and Smiley being this person, but they not telling the other part of what Mariah Lynn and her sister is doing. Once again, Smiley has a kid. Her son has a disability or something like that, and y'all are talking about her child.
Call my phone. Back to back. Talked about your kid. I haven't seen that girl. Show me. Call my phone. Back to back private time. Her and her sister talking about my son ugly as fuck. Hold on. Can somebody pull up the messages about she just said my son should die? Please, can somebody tell me those?
Okay. So now we're gonna move on and we're gonna do a little chit-chatting about Smiley and her part to play in this whole thing. Now, like I said, I believe Mariah is the reason for the storyline. But Smiley, I feel like after you snatched Mariah Lynn's chain, you went on the internet and you antagonized her constantly, talking about, it's on site, it's this, it's that. It was done for clout, and I feel like you were trying to be an internet bully or create this internet beef. But then when it came time for you to get on the show, you couldn't match that energy that you had when you were on the internet.
I'm trying to understand how you was on motherfucking YouTube making bras, bitch. Talking about you was gonna beat me, bitch. But I just beat you the fuck up. How do you get beat up in my city? You should have known to come in my city you was not safe. That don't make no sense, darling. Bitch, you can have your fake chain back, bitch, but you gotta run one more. Made in China. Bitch, let me tell you something. Get the fuck out my city. Back the fuck up. So, bitch.
And so here we are wanting people to kind of feel sorry for the situation. But when you look at like her lives and the things that she said online, she was doing some heavy clout chasing, taunting or whatnot, which would make people want to whoop her ass. So I can't feel 100% sorry for how things turned out as far as this jumping or whatnot, because I feel like you get on a show and you're like, oh, I'm being targeted, but you put that target on your back.
I see Mariah Lynn, bitch, is on site. Just know that.
I don't agree with that. I think it's the complete opposite. Zeus is brainwashed us. Because what I know, I'm unbrainwashed. Zeus has only been telling, when painting his narrative, only telling Mariah Lynn's story and Smiley being this person, but they not telling the other part of what Mariah Lynn and her sister is doing. Once again, Smiley has a kid, a son. And I believe her son has a disability or something. Her son has a disability or something like that. And y'all are talking about her child.
Call my phone. Back to back. Talked about your kid. I haven't seen that. Show me. Call my phone. Back to back private talk. Her and her sister talking about my son ugly as fuck. Hold on. Can somebody pull up the messages about she just said my son should die? Please, can somebody tell me those? What? She talked about your kid. I haven't seen that. Show me. Call.
She talks about how she loved this the further she been away from herself. She already got anxiety and all this stuff going on with her son. Y'all online talking about a kid. And which a lot of people know, a lot of people feel like kids are off limits.
I ain't heard this child talking stuff. I haven't heard.
I
heard mention of it, but I haven't heard the actual conversation where Smiley has said some things.
What, about her son? Yeah. It's in her interviews. She do interviews.
Who Smiley does?
Yes, that's how I know about the situation.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard the actual online where Mariah Lynn went online and said, Smiley, your son, this is that and the other. I haven't heard that.
No, her sister leaves comments.
About the son? Or
yeah,
about
she
the
said, F you and your retarded son. That's what her sister said. Her sister. It's under the Zeus comments, too. That's the crazy part.
I didn't have animals.
I can't tell, because when you walked in that first scene and you said that you didn't even know.
No, because it already happened. Remember, after auditions, they ended up getting online talking shit, and her sister and all them and her started talking about my kid. That's the only reason why I got mad. And then they started texting me, having people call my phone, blowing up my phone, all weird shit. And then, I'm gonna catch you laughing in Miami.
So her sister say this. Mariah Lynn probably not saying nothing. But your sister is, and you fighting for your sister, and you say, I back whatever, I'm standing for my sister 10 toes, all this talking. And don't act like you're not doing stuff either. You poking, like I said, you started something, and then you're not liking how it's going. You can't tell me how to react after you done got me there. You can't do that. You can't tell me when to stop. I'm going to stop when I'm ready.
Well, I guess we're in partial agreement there as far as
what
Smiley provoked this.
I'm talking about Mariah.
Mariah did what?
Provoked Smiley is what I'm saying.
I guess we're not agreeing.
Right, but say no. She provoked her. Your sister
provoked her.
Talked about my. No, listen, I said Smiley. I've been talking about Smiley the whole time. Smiley is reacting off of y'all coming from my child.
But it wasn't Mariah. It was her sister.
But look, Mariah said, I stand behind my sister 10 toes, no matter what.
All of this is not because of a pendant. It is solely because of my sister. And behind my sister, I will step.
Whether she's wrong or right. No matter if she's wrong or right. So guess what? I got a problem with your sister. Because I have a problem. This is the reason I have. Y'all talking about my kid. So y'all want to be a package deal. The beef goes two ways. I'm not around your sister. I'm around you. But since you popping behind your sister, okay. She snatched her chain. Y'all was fighting.
Beat a bitch ass for pulling up on her little sister, and she not playing about it.
You try to fight my little sister, bitch, you got beat up by the big sister in 30 seconds. Whoop, whoop. You got the little wig hair, bitch, calm down.
Ooh, ain't hair look good.
And like I said, the way that chain, I don't think she intentionally fought her to snatch her chain. I feel like they fought and it failed, she picked it up and like I said, did some clout chase and stuff like yeah.
I feel like it was an opportunity. I'm fighting you. Oh yeah, you got this chain on. Because I'm fighting you, I might as well snatch this chain off of you.
Probably so. But at the end of the day, guess what? Her chain got snatched. She ain't get it back.
She got it back now.
She gave it back. That's the difference. That's the funny part. She didn't even get it back. Smiley gave it back. You snatched Smiley chain, but the difference is the next day, Smiley said, I dropped 20 bands the next day and got another chain. Rylan, you still harping and boo-hooing about a fake chain.
So it sounds like you are on Smiley's side.
Yeah, I'm on
in the situation.
Well, let me say this. I'm on Miley during how the situation was for all of them. Like I said, I feel like it's wrong. It is wrong for them to sit there and how everybody flipped and changed on her, and then how they forced Sapphire to fight. All the people getting involved. Sapphire did not have to get involved because you don't know her. This is your first day meeting me. Sukiana did not have to get involved. I don't know. In that beef, she was right standing on her stuff. And Mariah Lynn, you didn't care about your chain until these girls came in the house. So obviously, this is influence because this ain't Zeus. This is just them two. Let somebody put the battery in your back. Like I said, Smiley is not a victim, but she's not. I'm saying they both on the same side. No one's right in this situation.
Right. I said I don't feel either way for either person. I'm not on either person's side. I feel like each person is getting what they deserve. Mariah Lynn, you deserve to get your chain snatched because you jumped into something between your sister and somebody else. Smiley, you are antagonizing somebody online regardless of the chain being snatched or where her sister said you were antagonizing Mariah Lynn online, talking about it's up, it's on site, yada yada yada. So what comes with that is what comes with that. Jumper situation, that's a little bit that's we're gonna talk about that in a minute. But just the fact that you're in this beef, I feel like for each person it's your fault. It's your own fault that you're there.
And like I said, I really believe Mariah is weaponizing this bully word because she's getting beat up every time. She knows she can't fight her, but she still want to fight her. She popped on her first.
Soon as she stood up, the first thing that popped in my head was pop on this bitch.
She popped on her first at that couch thing, got laid right into the couch. She popped on her the time she was in the bathroom. She didn't fight back though, so that was she got that win. But her she wasn't fighting back. Mm-hmm. So
and Smiley's not in Mariah's weight class. Mariah's feisty, but Smiley uses that weight.
I don't think
she can't handle it
when it comes to street fighting or when it comes to fighting. Period. You grown, bump the waist size. You grown and popping it, you can get bopped. You can get bopped right.
I'm not saying she can't get bopped. I'm just saying the reason why she getting tossed around.
That's how I think
Smiley's because you can't handle her weight class. You said she keeps snatching my wig.
This got her swimming every time.
That's her wig and your chain.
Right. Right. That's why I'm saying you only saying she's bullying you because you're losing. If she was winning, she would not be saying she was bullying. Because when she got her chain snatched and her wig snatched, you got beat up by the big sister in 30 seconds. Now on the show. No, they ain't never seen that fight, but they showed the clip of her. That's when she was in that white dress taking her braids off, whatever. They keep showing that clip. She ain't say nothing about bullying then because she thought in her head she won. Ain't nobody see that. Now you on the show. You're a bully. You're this, that, or another. No, you just got beat up by the big sister.
The whole word bully in this day and age
is weaponized.
Is why it's whack, period. Every time somebody say something about you that you don't like, oh, I'm being bullied. So it is what it is on the bully turn. But folks get what they deserve. Play with fire, you're bound to get burned.
Like, this is not freeze tag, bitch. And I'm about to tag your ass, and you gonna be it, bitch.
Energy that Suki was bringing to that conversation, it was too much. That energy, you had no place to go but to fight after all that yelling and screaming and shit in everybody's face.
Okay, I don't even know who the fuck you talking about, and I don't give a fuck what a bitch said. My thing is, what do you want me to do? Oh, friend, I'm not about to touch her. That's a lady.
I had to stood in front of her because I know my friend be throwing out fighting words.
Okay, so we're going to talk about Sukiana and how she plays a part in this whole bullying thing or whatnot. Now, I can say this, though. I was kind of disappointed in Sukiana because I feel like she came on the show talking about positivity and, sisterhood and how she's not about bullying and not going to watch bullying go down and be a part of bullying. And then brought a whole damn bully to the set.
I already said when I come in this house, I'm not finna let nobody jump on nobody and be no motherfucking bullies. If you're a real baddie, you don't jump on people that's smaller than you or try to prove your point and act like you big dog. Big dogs, we don't need to do too much talking. Right.
So I'm like, I don't get it. And I feel like I almost feel like she tricked us. She tricked me.
Been hoodwinked.
Right. I feel like
Been
I was all hyped and excited about Suki being there, but now I feel like, oh, Suki, when you being there, it changed the energy in the room because, like we said earlier, I don't think Mariah Lynn would have gotten her chain back, or it would have even been a storyline issue anymore had she not shown up with her pit bull.
Come get this chain, bitch. Come get the chain. Give me the chain. Get the chain.
Swing on me.
Take the
Let this shit go.
Get that bitch from bust your ass. Take that whole chain. Let that chain go.
What you think?
with Suki, I want to say, I will say this. I don't feel like Suki she was involved, but she was not involved. Because if you watch in this scene, but certain scenes, you see like Suki wants to stay at topic at hand. Like she said, why you calling my phone? Why you pressing my phone?
All the girls ganging up on Smiley and saying that she could possibly faking a miscarriage. I'm not getting on you about that, bitch. I'm getting on your ass because you text my motherfucking phone.
But she did get in Smiley's face at one point and asked her, "Do you want smoke?"
Yeah, but she told me this before, right before that scene happened. The friend stand up and said, "She's like, I'm not gonna hear her. This a woman." Cause Suki don't. I think she had in her mind like, I'm not gonna fight her. I just want to know like, why did you do what you did? Cause even when they sat down and when they went to Natalie's house towards the end, they was just like, she's like, why you do that? Like, why did you after Smiley apologized? So I was wrong for doing that. She's like, yeah, that was weird. Why you do that?
Who said this?
This was Suki said
to who?
Smiley. When she said that, when Smiley said that to Suki, you could just tell like, I don't really get Suki doesn't give bully energy. It's
her pit bull.
I would say, yeah, it's her. Suki I just want to say what I want to say. I want it to be her and just know, don't play with me.
But can you agree this though? But the energy that Suki was bringing to that conversation, it was too much. That energy, you had no place to go but to fight after all that yelling and screaming and shit in everybody's face. What if she called your phone? What y'all?
Okay, I don't even know who the fuck you talking about, and I don't give a fuck what a bitch said. My thing is, what do you want me to do? Oh, friend, I'm not about to touch her. That's the lady.
I had to stood in front of her because I know my friend be throwing out fighting words.
But the level that Suki brought that conversation to me, it had to end up in a fight. You know, that's like it's kind of like how you said before with another episode about Rhodey and E.T. in that one episode, how E.T. saw Rhodey fight.
And it made
her want to fight. So I feel like that's the same thing that happened here with Sukiana and Sapphire. The energy that Sukiana was bringing to the whole conversation had her friend riled up. So I feel like
she even
Suki did too much.
No, I said her friend even said it too when she's like, sorry, I want to fight you. She said, because I felt when you came at my friend aggressive, I felt like, and I feel like she got to put her cape on. This was the whole thing. Everybody want to be Captain Save a Hoe for everybody, but it's like, no. Everybody in there that did stuff or certain stuff, like, they don't need saving. A lot of y'all can stand on y'all own. Suki, let me say this. She was wrong, but she was right. I'm fine. She wanted to address Smiley about the situation. She was wrong for getting involved in Mariah Lynn. It's like you just said her. You're not my friend. We cool. We this, that, another. You're not my best friend. You ain't fight for me. Yeah, you ain't this, that, or another. You should have left it at that. But you want to sit. The Coochie Girls. We don't do bullying. We about sisterhood. This, that, or another. Nothing in that scene displayed sisterhood, anti-bullying, or anything like that. And Suki said at the beginning. So this is like she kind of contradicted herself.
She said
I sit there. She said I pick sides. I'm
gonna tell you, I don't play no bullying shit. I do not sit and watch nobody try to bully nobody or that gang up shit. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And I do choose sides. I do choose sides. Like we been knew you.
Okay, that's not really sisterhood that's not really sisterhood unity like or whatever. And then you say I don't really hang with a bunch of females and chicks like this. Then why are you trying to be with sisterhood? Don't you know what that is? Like, no. I mean, that fake kumbaya girl power stuff. I don't like it. It's fake.
So let me ask you this. So the narrative that Suki is painting is that Smiley wasn't jumped and she had no hands in that. So do you feel Sukiana had a hand in that jumping?
No, because in the videos when we see her fighting, you don't see Suki touching her at all.
No, you do. Here's my thing.
You don't see her. I'm saying you don't see her touching her at all. Okay.
I don't know what angle y'all was looking at out there in the world, but I saw jumping. Jumping to me is if it's two people in combat, and anybody else lend a hand any type of way, aggressive in that, then it's a jumping. Here's my thing. It was a point where Sukihana reached in and tried to snatch that chain. That you trying to help?
I didn't see that point.
And she even said that all she did was try to get the chain. There's a point where you see her reach her hand in, and the security pushes her back. Now I thought initially that she was trying to punch her or hit her, but she was like, no, she was trying to get the chain. So to me, okay, you were trying to jump me then. If I'm fighting somebody off of me and somebody reaches in and grabs all my damn jewelry and my shoes off, nigga, you help with the jumping. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, you.
I didn't see that. So, but if that did happen,
I will run the tapes back and I'll show you. One part where Sukihana reaches in and security pushes her pushes her back. And I think I said in one of her lives, she says all she tried to do, I'll try to get the chain back. I ain't touched that girl. Oh yeah. No. You help facilitate a jumping. Just because your lick didn't, it's like you didn't make contact doesn't mean you weren't a part of it. Like somebody trying to fight, two people trying to fight, and you swing into the fight and you miss. You were still part. You were still part of that jumping because you tried. Didn't happen, but you tried. So it's like, and if all I see you coming at me, I don't understand if you made contact or not.
Right.
Heat of that moment, nigga, you coming at me, she coming at me. It's a jumping. My ass is getting jumped.
It's jumping.
My ass is getting jumped. There's too many hands in the pot. I'm getting jumped. So no, you can't reach in. All I was trying to do was no.
Oh, in that case, Suki, you're wrong. Not actually like Suki, but you're wrong. You ain't standing on business. I'm gonna say, you contradicting what you came in here to do. You ain't showing. The coochie girls are showing that y'all really the bullies. Y'all really on some mean girls stuff.
Right.
Ain't looking right.
Shouldn't be called the coochie girls. It be called the mean girls. That's exactly what they do.
I represent sisterhood. I don't even have hate in my motherfucking heart. Me personally, I don't hang out with no large group of people. I don't do the mixy thing. With women, they be scandalous. They be low-key jealous to each other. It just be too much weird shit.
Hey, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe if you messing with the vibe. See ya.